Hello, welcome back to another Difference and Thoughts videos, this time for chapter 13, Goodbye, Gods of the Underworld. Actually, it's episode 13, I don't know why I said chapter. Oh wait, I wrote a chapter instead of episode. Oh well, let's go with the differences first. So, this particular episode is basically actually only 2 arrows for the game. So it's pretty interesting how much they had to put in. And that means a lot of the dialogue are moved around or removed. Sometimes felt new to me, in my opinion, since I don't think I heard those lines before. Plus, there's a lot of lines that weren't there since you see an actual battle compared to what we do in the game, where it's just a lot of battling, not a lot of in-game dialogue that happens. Next thing is that the beginning is new. When Eresh Kiko is talking about herself and her role with the humans, basically. In the game, if you see like her sprite, basically when you fight her, she didn't have a lance. Some parts of the game happen later in the anime. It's also like this part is also similar to like the dialogues one where you had to be moved around and stuff to make more sense to make it an actual episode, I guess. So an example of this would be Eshkiko revealing her true form before battling. In the game, Eshkiko reveals her true form way before we battled, basically, compared to the anime where it's basically after the battle is done. Eresh getting actually slashed in half looked way more brutal in the game because here's an example. Oh no! What? Like, do you see that? It's like she just split in half compared to the anime where it's just like she just falls down and stuff. Seo Sudra was only holding a cane, which I think you'll see also if I just keep showing on that scene, compared to the anime where he's holding a sword, which it makes more sense. I don't think a cane would be able to slice a person in half. Ishtar actually also shot an arrow instead of going for a kick in the game. I don't know if what happened in the anime was the same for the game, because the scene that I'm basically referring to is when Gilgamesh takes the easy route of leaving the Underworld. It's basically because Ereshkigal released, as Gilgamesh said, Ereshkigal released her hold on the souls, so they take the easy route, just go back to the overworld, and then return to their bodies, compared to Ritsuka, Mash, and Ishtar, who are still alive, so they had to take the long way out. So, that's something. And then I think that's pretty much it. There's not a lot to go on about it. It's just a lot of changes to the dialogue that I would say. So we can move on to the thoughts. I love this episode. It's basically because it's an Eresh Kickoff main episode. Like, it's just so good. Like, have you seen my thumbnail that I put for this? Like, there's so many more faces that she makes that it's just so cute and adorable. Also, how does this explode? How? I have no idea how that works. You just slice it and then they explode. How? Shouldn't they just fall down? Honestly, you're just making it explode just to make sure that it looks wow. And I actually really like how just like I said before, probably, did I say it in the previous episode? Yeah, I did say it. I really love the design of Ereshkigal's ghost design. Yeah, I do say it here again, and it actually looks way more intimidating than in the game version, because you can see actually you can actually see the expressions on the ghost, and it does make me feel sad for Eresh, because like as they've been talking about before on her lore and stuff, like the moment she was born, she was just thrust into the underworld and told to govern it, basically. So she had nothing to do it, and all she could do is just admire her counterpart Ishtar on like the riches and the things that she could do, and she's just stuck there. So I also recorded the part where we chose the other one, and I'll show you the consequence after that part, after the dialogue's done. So it should be in the video. So we're gonna do this so you guys can see what the other option was. So the anime, and what I chose originally, I don't know why I chose it. It was this one. Not interested, you're just fulfilling your role, so we're gonna go with this one. No, Ashiko, you're not at fault here. Like, it wasn't even that bad. But when you see it in the anime, it makes you feel even more worse for her. So I'm really sad about it. I can't really replay the battle unless I make a new account, which sucks definitely. I wish there was a way to replay battles with those settings basically. But there's nothing we can do about that, so that sucks. And I actually find it interesting that Rizuka used the Komatsu so that Mash can use her NP. So I just imagine like in-game wise, like Mash was really close to 100%, so Ritsuka had to use his Komatsu just to make sure that he doesn't die, he doesn't lose the battle. So yeah. So I'm wondering if that will actually regenerate in the next day, because as Eresh said, they had 2 days left before Gargan arrives. And it's nice actually to see again Mash's third ascension again. Like, she only uses that apparently when we use Lower Camelot. Okay, so just for a note for those who don't know about Mash's shield, it's basically with a quote that says, "So long the heart doesn't break, those castle walls too shall never crumble." So basically, I think they also said it in the Solomon Singularity basically, that as long as Mash doesn't have a crack in her heart, basically, like she keeps on going, she believes in what she's doing, then it will never break. You can't penetrate the shield. That's why Eshiro could not make a dent on it. Plus Ritsuka used the commander, so like believe in Mash and stuff, so that it doesn't hurt Eshiko's pride, if I remember the dialogue correctly. And then the next thing which I wrote down is basically I got jump scared by Cramps because I actually forgot that he played a role in the story. And which resulted in me got scared because Eresh got sliced, then I just remembered quickly what happened. What's supposed to happen basically. And for me, I do like that he makes subtle references of like having met somewhere else before. Like Andrew, like you guys first see him, like for those anime watchers, he first see him in the part where he's just like an old man. This isn't the first singularity he showed up. He showed up in Camelot, which you get in the movie. I wonder which part though. He's just like really super good whenever he shows up, so it actually makes me super excited for the battle and what he does. So there's that hint of like what's gonna happen. He has a major role in the final battle. So I think that's pretty much it. I hope that I can finish the Pokemon episode by today so I can just render it tomorrow and then upload it by Wednesday. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening. I guess I think for this kinds of videos, I think it's better just to listen. So thank you guys so much for listening and or watching, either one. So I'll see you guys on the next one. So goodbye and have a nice day.